Twin flames have long been portrayed as the ultimate ideal of romantic love. Even today, this idealized and misleading image persists. Many people search for a twin flame expecting a purely romantic, earthly story. That description belongs more accurately to a soulmate. We may have several soulmates, and among them there can be a divine soulmate, a companion, lover, and ally. Someone who supports us on earth and embodies the kind of partnership we consciously seek. At the opposite extreme are modern teachers who deny any love bond between twin flames altogether. They discard the concepts of the divine feminine and divine masculine, reframing twin flames instead as positive and negative counterparts. From this perspective, twins need not be lovers at all. They may even choose to remain friends, as if the nature of the bond were entirely optional. I believe the truth lies somewhere between these two views. Twin flames are not conventional lovers. Most often, they will not form a traditional romantic partnership, nor will they raise children together. Twin flame love is the soul loving itself, the soul longing for itself while embodied on earth. It is both a process of spiritual awakening and ascension. Yet, none of this excludes love. The divine feminine recognizes the divine masculine from the very beginning. The divine masculine, however, searches for the divine feminine without recognizing her when he meets her. Paradoxically, every passing stranger may appear more divinely feminine to him than she does. Why is this so? The soul carries its own memory and longing. If one is a twin flame, so is the other. On an unconscious level, the divine masculine knows this story and searches for it. Yet on earth, he is often a wounded masculine. His wounds prevent him from recognizing the divine when it stands before him. These wounds lead him onto distorted paths, intoxicate him with false promises and illusions of worldly life. In superficial pleasures, he seeks the depth of the twin flame connection and emerges even more disappointed and wounded. Exhausted by the endless search, hurt by non-recognition and rejection, the divine feminine eventually withdraws. She turns inward. Only then does he begin to realize her value. Sometimes one or both may find another partner. Yet, for many twin flames, the path toward other directions remains strangely closed, even after the most painful experiences. Obstacles arise that prevent the divine feminine from fully turning toward another life. Why? Because their union represents life on the most aligned timeline, because it is the fulfillment of the soul's highest design. There is only one perfect beloved the divine masculine is truly seeking, and that is the divine feminine. Yet he cannot see her while trapped in trauma, illusion, and unhealed wounds. Nor can he recognize her until the divine feminine turns fully toward herself, until she finds love, meaning, and wholeness within. Until she almost forgets that there is a divine masculine outside of her. Because he is always within her, because they are one soul. This is ultimately a story of self-love, of the descent of the goddess onto earth. When the divine feminine becomes that goddess, when she embodies her highest expression, when she shines for herself and no longer depends on being seen or chosen, when it no longer matters whether the divine masculine recognizes her or loves her as she deserves, because she has already given that love to herself, then the divine masculine finally recognizes the perfect beloved he has been searching for in countless other women. At that moment, the soul has fully descended to earth, living here complete and whole, just as it exists in higher dimensions. And that light of the soul illuminates everything on earth.